Welcome to episode 5 of the EDFD459 video tutorials. In this tutorial I'll be showing you very quickly how to set up your student blog on the ACU website. Now the student blog section of the website is where we're going to be building our personal learning networks, or our PLN, which is the project we're going to be looking at for assessment number 2 in EDFD459. So to access the student blogs, you need to open up your internet browser. And in the address bar, you put in this direct URL, which is http://studentblogs.acu.edu.au. And this will take you directly to the login page. If you've never created a student blog through ACU before, you'll still see this page, and just by inputting your student number and your network password, you'll actually create that space. If you've already created one, all you need to do is log in, and then we'll start to use your existing blog as your PLN. So in order to log into your student blog, put in your student number and then your network password. And you'll notice underneath the password box you have two little tick boxes. You have staff and remember me. If you tick the remember me box, that means that your computer will always remember your login for this blog. Make sure that the staff one is not ticked, because that's obviously only for staff members of ACU. So once your student number's in there and once your network password's in there, click login. As I said, if you've never had a blog with ACU before, that will create your blog. If you've already had one with ACU, you'll access your original one. And this will take you to the home page for the student blogs. Now there's a fair amount of information on here, and I would recommend that your next step is to take some time to read that. Most of it is fairly accessible. I will be recording another video tutorial in the next few days taking you through some of the very significant steps, but the idea with this is, rather than jumping in now to start creating your PLN, is it will take a few weeks to actually get used to working in the blogging environment. Not many of us actually blog. It's a very common word out there, but there isn't a huge amount of us that actually do it. And so what we need to do in these next few weeks is actually build up our confidence and build up our understanding of what a blog is and why we do it. And in particular, why we're looking at a personal learning network. Because a PLN is actually one step more removed from blogging. It's a very personal environment. There are a number of things on here, though, that you might want to have a look at. Up at the top, you have a number of options. You have My Account, My Blogs, and any notifications. Under My Account, you have various settings there that you may be familiar with other Web 2 technologies. The most obvious one is Log Out, and that will log you out of your blog. But as I said, what I would do is have a search round, just have a look to see what there is, and over the next few days I'll start putting some steps onto the PLN page on the EDFD459 Blackboard site, which will actually guide you through adding pages to the blog, renaming the blog, creating a theme for the blog, and making it your own. And as I said, that means that when we get to week 4 or 5, you'll have enough confidence to actually be up and running with this, because I'm well aware that this whole environment is very new to people, but it is an environment that we do actually need to know about and that we need to feel comfortable in operating in.